I'm Eric.
I'm Connor, and this is a PIO vlog.
Metro Fire, what is the address of the emergency? What's on fire?
Multiple calls reporting flames coming from the roof. LPD's arriving on scene stating fire in the stairwells as well.
Multiple callers, flames seen coming out of the unit. Household parties trapped. There's an older lady that lives there. She's not seen. Right, medium-sized, two-story multi-family. We have smoke and flame showing. Alpha side. LBS Zoom command. Remain in the offensive strategy. We do have extension to the second floor. Headed to the third. Let's go ahead and start a second alarm.
234, Tower 35, Ladder 12, Along Engine 11, Engine 42, Engine 38, Engine 42, Medic 211, Medic 21, Battalion Chief 3, Battalion Chief 5, Safety 35, Netcom Ops 3, confirmed multiple risk.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our vlog. Eric and I have been super busy lately responding to calls, and we want to get you caught up on all we've been up to. So we've got some fires to talk about today. The first one was on June 26th, and it happened on Saguaro Ridge Road in unincorporated Douglas County. So reports first came in that there was a house on fire. When firefighters arrived on scene, they found the back of the structure on fire, and the fire was also making a move into the attic space. Firefighters immediately pulled a 2.5-inch hose line and started fire attack on the fire. Because this was in an unhydranted area, that meant all of the water that our firefighters needed to put out this fire needed to be brought in by tenders. So many of you asked on Pulse Point why there were certain units that maybe looked a little unfamiliar. They had different letters in front of them, different from our normal South Metro units. And that's because we have mutual aid responses. We accept as well as provide mutual aid to nearby fire departments and fire districts.
Tower 45, Engine 273, Engine 253, Engine 43, Engine 46, Medic 46, Medic 41, Tender 272, Tender 184, Tender 181, Battalion Chief 4, Battalion Chief 5, Safety 35, Metcom Ops 3, confirmed residential structure fire, map page, A39, D 8025, Saguaro Ridge Road, A39, D 8025, Saguaro Ridge Road, Tender 261, confirmed residential structure fire.
Do you guys have anybody inside, animals or anything? Hey, from the homeowner, everybody's out, no animals. Urgent traffic. All units clear the area. 43 north traffic. I've got 3-4 gas in the meter. I'm going to go in and shut it off for my firefighters.
Including two hours. Engine 43, you're unreadable.
He's walking in to turn off the gas now.
Cover that. Who's that? I see you over there on the Charlie side.
A-firm, safety 35. For your benchmarks, 360 complete. Gas is controlled.
45 on station. Tower 45, get as close as you can to the front.
Command, safety 35.
Safety 35.
Electric is secure. There you go.
You're going to open it up from the inside. Garage. Open it up. This is Tower 45, correct?
How's that? That's better.
There were no injuries from this incident, and the homeowner luckily evacuated safely with their dogs. The cause of the fire is undetermined, and we thank again all of the different fire districts close by who brought in units to help us gain control of this fire.
We hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend, and if you were watching Pulse Point or listening to South Metro on the radio, you probably already know how busy we were.
Before I got John Zine with the vehicle on fire, 1 inch 3/4 for an attack. 1221.
Safety 35 from Tower 34.
Right.
You guys want to pull up here and just block Tower 34 from this side, please?
Yeah, we'll go to that east side.
In the 24 hours from early in the morning on July 4th to early in the morning on July 5th, South Metro responded to 29 fire calls. Most of those were brush fires or outside fires. Outside fires could just be like mulch, trash cans and dumpsters, that kind of thing. And then we actually had 2 structure fires, which were serious calls. One of those was burning on the exterior of a home, and thankfully somebody driving by in the middle of the night saw flames. Called 911. Sheriff deputies got the family out of the house. They were sound asleep and had no idea that the house was on fire. The smoke hadn't gotten inside of the structure yet, so there was no alarms that were activating to go off. Our fire investigators determined that those were improperly disposed fireworks that were put in a plastic trash can that started on fire and spread up the side of the house. And then not long after sunset on July 4th in Highlands Ranch, there was a garage fire, and the cause of that is still under investigation. We're lucky that in all of these incidents, nobody was injured, but it definitely goes back to the importance of following the burn bans and local restrictions. And when officials are saying it's a bad idea to light off fireworks, it's usually a pretty bad idea to light off fireworks. So our system got pretty overwhelmed. South Metro on July 3rd had 3 extra engines in service, and on July 4th we had 5 extra wildland engines in service, plus a wildland supervisor on both of those days to try and help manage the responses. It gets really difficult for us to respond appropriately to multiple fires occurring at the same time, because when it's hot, it's dry, and it's windy, fires spread much faster, but it still takes firefighters the same amount of time to get there. So we know we're going to have to send more resources. And we've responded on grass fires across our entire district from the far east side to the far west side. And unfortunately, Colorado is looking at an extended dry period, and we don't have measurable rainfall in the forecast for another week or two. So we're probably going to have some pretty critical fire danger until then. On Monday, July 6th, South Metro had a 2-alarm plus structure fire and wildland urban interface fire in unincorporated Douglas County near County Line Road and Santa Fe Drive. It initially came in as a possible structure fire at a construction site, and while Battalion 1 was starting his response from Highlands Ranch, he could already see a plume of smoke in the air, so it was upgraded to a confirmed multifamily structure fire. And when Battalion 1 arrived, there was a 3-story wood frame building under construction that was already completely engulfed with flames, and it was extending to the exposures. A short time later, a second alarm was called for, and a total of 4 of these different 3-story buildings were completely involved with fire, extending to a 5th building.
Second alarm. Second alarm from exit 3.
Oh, they've got water going on in there.
Are they? Oh, another. Oh, yeah. I see the
Yeah, it's right here off the side.
Where do you see? See? Right here at the corner top.
Firefighters arrived, they put a protection line in place between the 4th and 5th building involved to contain and control the fire on the 5th structure. Thankfully, they stopped the fire from progressing down the row of buildings, but in very windy conditions with a lot of heat coming off of the fire, a vegetation fire started, and fire spread through the grass and through heavy timber across the Highline Canal and south of the incident scene, and it started spreading towards an occupied multifamily complex. This took a ton of resources to control.
Good breath. You're asking for another breath from the region. Break back down.
Command, urgent traffic for Tower 18. Oh, you can clear the air. 18 is going yours. Okay, copy. Go ahead, Alpha. Go ahead, Alpha.
Firefighters were in the defensive fire strategy in order to put out the fire but also keep them safe. They used a variety of tactics, including aerial master streams, as well as a blitz fire attack from further away from the structures in order to keep that distance. Fire investigators were able to determine that the fire was caused from flammable liquid being used during construction work. At one point when the fire started, construction workers had to jump through fire in order to exit the structure. They were in stable condition, transported to the hospital with minor burn injuries. On scene, we had media present, and that involves providing media interviews, answering any of their questions that they have, and allowing them to be in a safe area on the fire scene where they can get video and gain any details that they need.
All right, it's time for our favorite time, which is patch shout-outs, and thank you so much to everybody who has sent these in to us. The first one I'll start off with is Kanawaka Fire in Kansas. I've got a challenge coin and a patch. I've got Reynolds County Ambulance District. I've got Kentland Volunteer Fire Department. Montville Township First Aid Squad. And Winchester, Virginia Engine Company 5. Really cool company patch there. I have another challenge coin from Devin. This is from the United States Marine Corps, and it is a Sergeant challenge coin. Devin, sorry I missed you in person, but thank you so much for bringing this to the office.
All right, everybody, we've got patch shout-outs. We're so excited to share these with you. Thank you so much for trading with us. The first one is from Mud Tavern Fire Rescue. And this one is also from Mud Tavern Fire Rescue in Alabama. Thank you. This next one is from Amateur Radio Emergency Service. Okay. This one is Aspen Fire Rescue. And we have Massachusetts State Police, and it's actually a Super Bowl champions one. Very cool. All right, the last one I have is a challenge coin. And this was sent in from someone who, this is their dad's challenge coin. So thank you. It's the 5th Battalion, 25th Field Artillery Regiment, and really neat design on both sides. So thank you for trading those with us. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning into our channel. And if you haven't yet, find that subscribe button, be sure to click it, and you can know when we have new videos posted, and we love interacting with all of you on our YouTube page. So thank you guys again. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.
As it turns out, fire retardant is a little harder to get off of your car than you might think.